This is the Dog Walk Chronicles. We're on vulture watch. The dogs freaking out because the vultures were overhead, and I think they are interested in that shed, which I believe has something dead underneath of it. As we noticed, I noticed bees, what I thought was bees, flies, and then it was bees, and then I think it was both, all around the lower part of that shed. So today's readings. Oh, today is Saint. Let's talk about Saint Wenceslaus of Bohemia, I believe. From the famous song "Jolly Old King Wenceslas." That song, I think it's a legend song. He was with his servant. They were in the snow, and he saw a guy. I don't know what the guy was doing, looking for food or bringing or something. Toby, get over here. Toby, no. Toby. You know, that dog doesn't listen. Toby, come. And it was snowing, and he said, go get some meat, some flesh. He said flesh, which was an interesting phrase. Flesh and something to drink, wine. And they were going to bring it there, and as they're walking to this guy who has no, apparently, food, they were walking in the snow, and his servant, Wenceslaus' servant, says, "Master, I can't," or "Lord, I can't walk any further. I'm so cold, I can't move." And he said, "Walk behind me into my steps." And so Wenceslaus takes the lead for the servant and makes way for the servant. So that's a good king. That's a Catholic king, a good Catholic Christian king. And it said that wherever he walked, it was heated. Toby, stop being weird. It was heated footsteps where Wenceslaus walked, and the servant was able to stay warm by walking in the warm footprints. That's in the song, "Jolly Old King Wenceslas." Hey, don't be weird. These dogs. Anyway, today is the feast of King Wenceslas of Bohemia, I believe. He was of nobility. He was 20 when his father was killed. He took over the throne, or he was made king, and his younger brother. Anyway, he was a really good king. He always took care of the widows. He wouldn't allow anybody to mistreat it. He took care of the rich and poor alike. So that's interesting. He took care of the rich and the poor. Kings are supposed to take care of widows, orphans, and go into war and take care of widows and orphans. That was one of the responsibilities of a king. But he took care of the rich and the poor alike. He had special care for the widows, and what did it say? He was, I think there was a war or something. There were disputes or something, and he would go into prayer and pray deeply about these things. And I think that smell of the shed is coming down this way. And his brother, Toby, don't be so weird. Dang, dog. I'm not putting that on camera. So his brother ends up killing him. His younger brother ends up killing him on the front steps of the church as Wenceslas was going to church. Another habit he had, or a custom he had, was going to churches on the days, their feast days of the inauguration of a church, or dedication of a church. He would go there on those particular feast days for the church. And anyway, his brother killed him. It was a political issue, but because it was a political issue backed behind, get out of here. Now, Gus, I have no problem with you roughhousing with Toby since he's going to be nasty. Anyway, so he killed him because of political machinations, and that was due to Wenceslas' Christianity, his faith and his following and adherence of Jesus made him unpopular politically. So today, look up the song of Jolly Old King Wenceslas, and remember to take care of the poor. Remember widows, orphans, the poor and the rich alike. And ask Saint Wenceslas to give us guidance today and to pray for us.